So one of the things I wanted to talk about today is the importance of your attention and why there has been so much emphasis put on taking our attention away from us and keeping us focused and distracted on other things. One of the biggest things you can do is focus your attention on your inner self and growing spiritually. I personally believe that angel numbers start coming to us as we tap into the resonance and we start to get the attention of these spiritual entities that are the numbers, is because it's a call to you to start paying closer attention. And it's also a signal that you are indeed a shaman and you have shaman tendencies. All of us have spiritual gifts. It's just a matter of being able to pay attention, be still, and know that I am God type energy and tapping in. It is important for you to go within, be still, and meditate so that you can listen to the voice of God. If you're not paying attention, how can you be listening? And a big part of paying attention is watching everything in your surroundings. There is no such thing as a coincidence. There's only coin incidents. Just like in a video game when you're collecting coins like Sonic, that is how life is. So as you're going throughout your day and you're paying closer attention to all the things that come, there is absolutely nothing in this reality that does not have meaning, that cannot be attached to something that is going on within your life. And it can be something as simple as getting your shirt caught in a door. You can read into that, and I guarantee you that later on within that day or within your life in the near future, something regarding that will manifest itself. This is the nature of being a shaman. Now, I personally am a firm believer in both prayer as well as meditation. I also believe that God already knows the all, the alpha and the omega, the beginning, the ending. So it doesn't make sense to always be pouring out what I need and saying what I need. It makes more sense for me to sit still and listen and do meditation so that I can hear, or I can be still enough to hear what messages are pouring into my mind. And this is a part of becoming a shaman, when you start listening to the randomness and the things that actually come into your thoughts. Those thoughts are not random. Those are actually a part of your clairaudience, and it's also a part of tapping into the resonance to see what your random thoughts are. Sometimes you notice that thoughts come in and you're like, how did that thought get there? I wasn't even thinking about that. Those are exactly the thoughts that you need to pay attention to. Those are the thoughts that are coming into your mind through your spiritual shamanism. Being a shaman, being in touch with your inner self and paying closer attention to your environment is extremely important. And one of the things that you can do to tap into that is taking shamanistic walks. I personally like to take walks in nature. Sometimes I find things as I'm walking, and I always attribute it to my spiritual beliefs, and I always find things on my walks that have some sort of meaning as I'm paying closer attention. One of the books that opened me up to this was called Visual Magic by Jan Fries, and it's basically you taking a walk in nature and